This coin is the single most important element of the 2023 NFL season. You might just say, hey, it looks like a normal coin, it acts like a normal coin. That may be right, but this coin will be determining the fate of every single NFL team this year. I am starting a new series here, or continuing it, doing what I do, and we're going to be predicting every single NFL game and the playoffs and crowning a Super Bowl champion with this coin of fate. How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here. Today I'm here bringing you guys my Flip of Fate Week 3 episode of the 2023 NFL season. For those of you guys who don't know, Flip of Fate, predicting all the games of the NFL season with a coin, and heads is home team, tails is the away team. Let's just dive right into Week 3 predictions, though. Alright, we're going to start things off today with the New York Giants taking on the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco, and that one comes up tails for the Giants. Up next, we have the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. And that one's also going to end up tails. Not sure if I flipped that one the greatest, but it was tails nonetheless. Up next, we have the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland. And that's going to come up heads for the Browns. Up next, we have the Atlanta Falcons going up to Michigan to play the Detroit Lions here. And wait a minute, it fell off, but there's the coin, just slid. It is heads for the Lions. Up next, we have the New Orleans Saints going up to Lambeau to take on the Green Bay Packers. Coming up heads for the Packers. Up next, we have the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Duval. And the Jaguars going to win this one. Up next, we have the Denver Broncos, Broncos country, going down to Miami to play the Dolphins. Gonna come up for the Dolphins. We've had a lot of home teams winning this week so far, but here comes the Chargers visiting the Vikings. Do the Vikings win it? They do! Up next, we have the New England Patriots taking the quick trip down to New York to take on the Jets. Coin, who's gonna... Wait, hold on, Coin. No, you're escaping. Coin, who is gonna win this one? The Patriots! Up next, we have the Buffalo Bills taking on the Washington Commanders. Coin, who's winning this one? It's in Washington, but the Buffalo Bills get the win. Up next, we have the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. This one being in Seattle, but the Panthers gonna win it. Up next, we have the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Arizona Cardinals. This one in Glendale. Coin, who's winning this one? Whoop, it jumped away. Just sliding it. It is tails. That means the Cowboys get the win. Up next, we have the Chicago Bears taking on the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Coming up heads for the Chiefs. Up next, we have a big one. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders in Vegas. Coin unable to decide, but it comes up heads for the Raiders. Up next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling down to Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers. Coming up tails for the Eagles. And last but not least for this video, we have the Los Angeles Rams traveling down to Cincinnati. Now, before I make this flip, remember, we will go over all the games in a recap and the current standings after Week 3 after this flip. So here it goes. And the Rams' undefeated streak comes to an end with a Bengals victory. Alright, so over here we have a quick rundown of Week 3 as to who won, who lost, all that stuff. Green represents the team that won, white represents a loss. I'll give you a couple seconds to look through that. But also, let's go ahead and take a look at the standings at this point. At this point, we have a three-way tie. In the AFC East. The Bengals alone in the North at 3-0, the rest 1-2. The Jaguars up a game on the Texans in the South. In the West, you have the Chiefs and Raiders at 2-1, tied for the lead. The NFC East has been interesting at 2-1 apiece, except for the Dallas Cowboys. If we look at the NFC North, the Packers on top, surprisingly. The other two teams down below. And the big thing I want to talk about here is the NFC West. The Los Angeles Rams in the lead at 2-1, ahead of the Niners and ahead of the Seahawks. But that is about going to do it here. You can also see the South, the Buccaneers tied with the Panthers. That's how it stands at this point. But yeah, if you guys did like, don't forget to smash like and subscribe. And down in this corner, down in that corner down there is going to be the playlist for the series. So if you did miss parts 1 or 2, go ahead and click that link and go ahead and watch the playlist to catch yourselves up. And I guess with that, I will see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.